I am talking about hyperbola. Next concept is auxiliary circle. Auxiliary circle. लिखो auxiliary circle. Auxiliary circle. Eccentric angle and parametric chord of hyperbola. Parametric chord of hyperbola. So these all things we are going to learn now. See, I will say you one thing. What I explained you, circles, parabola, ellipse and this hyperbola, these are the conic section. And this concept is there for Maharashtra CET also. Don't forget that. What I explain, prepare that properly. That will be more sufficient for you. Go home and take these videos and watch it. Because whatever I taught, important and accurate, point to point only explain. Extra wastage things I did not explain. Any waste things I did not explain. So properly you prepare it. Understand? So what is auxiliary circle? In ellipse we have learned. See, ellipse you have learned means hyperbola also over. Same thing. See here, this is the hyperbola. Listen here, look at here. This is the hyperbola. Fan, off the fan. This is the hyperbola. Hyperbola will be this shape. Yeah. This is the hyperbola, and you know this is the center of the hyperbola, and this is the vertex of the hyperbola. This is what here a comma 0. This is what here a dash, that is minus a comma 0. What I want to say here, what is auxiliary circle means, if you are taking this a dash is the diameter. Diameter means radius will be what? This CA, this is the radius. If I take O here, center is O I take. So if I take OA, A as the radius, if I draw a circle which is formed, this circle is called auxiliary circle. This circle is called auxiliary circle. What is the radius of this auxiliary circle? Radius is small a. Same in ellipse also. Right? Ellipse also will take same thing only. Major axis is there, na? Major axis we take as a diameter, we will draw. Here also we are taking transversal axis as a diameter. We are drawing the circle. Such circle is called auxiliary circle. What is the equation of auxiliary circle here? X square plus y square is equal to a square. Why a square? Radius is a. Correct? Now what is the equation of hyperbola? What is the equation of hyperbola? What is the equation of hyperbola? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the equation of hyperbola. And what is this is equation of auxiliary circle, AC. Okay, AC means auxiliary circle. That is x square plus y square equal to a square. If I take a point on the auxiliary circle, and the point is P, and if I draw a tangent to this here, tangent if I draw, the tangent is going to intersect here somewhere. And this point if I joined here on the auxiliary circle, this point, if I join the center, the angle which is formed here is called as eccentric angle. This angle is called as eccentric angle. What angle we call? Eccentric angle. Theta is a eccentric angle. And the point here is a sec theta comma 0. Why a sec theta comma 0? It is 90 degrees. And you know this on the x-axis, so y point is 0. And this length is, I can write what here? This length I can write as a sec theta. This length is I can write as a sec theta. Why I can write a sec theta? You know this is a triangle, right angle triangle. So you can use the formula cos theta sec theta formula. sec theta formula if you are using, you will get the answer. So this is A, this is A, this is the theta. What is sec theta formula? Use that, you will get the answer, right? So this point is A sec theta comma 0. What is a parametric point on the hyperbola? Any general point, any parametric point. Parametric point on the ellipse is what? Tell me. What is the parametric point on the ellipse? A cos theta comma B sin theta. A cos theta comma, सही है ना? What is the parametric point on the circle? A cos theta comma A sin theta. Right. So what is the parametric point on the hyperbola? What is the parametric point? Parametric point means, you know, we satisfy this equation. If I substitute here in this ellipse, if I substitute A cos square theta by A square cancel, A sin square theta by B sin square theta by B square cancel, it is a plus, you are going to get 1. Likewise, so sec square theta minus tan square theta, what you will get? What do you get? Sec square theta minus tan square theta, what you will get? प्लस में क्या होता है? cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. This is minus. In minus what will be there? Tell me यार. sec square theta minus tan square theta ना. तो इधर A है तो इधर क्या आएगा? A sec theta. This parametric point on this is A sec theta comma B tan theta. So if I substitute here, a square cancel, sec square theta minus b square cancel, tan square theta, sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So parametric point on the hyperbola. These all the things I explained in AOD. So parametric point on the hyperbola is a sec theta comma b tan theta. This is the parametric point on the hyperbola. Now what is eccentric angle? This is the eccentric angle. I explained already in the ellipse also. What is the range of eccentric angle in ellipse? 0 to 2 pi. Eccentric angle range क्या होता है? 0 to 2 pi. We have done the problems also many. See, that is what I am telling you. If you are doing conic section, that will be useful for your CET also. So if I posted a videos which I am doing here, I posted that very important questions. And why you don't watch it? If you don't watch, who is going to be lost? You will be in loss, right? Continuously, one timing you have to keep, continuously you keep watching and practicing. Do it that 1.5 hour you have to watching time. Keep watching time for 1.5 hour. And practicing time 2 hours. 2 hours practice every day. Whatever I taught, that you practice, extra questions you practice. Take any books, Target publication, Navaneet publication, any publication, you take it, Marvelous, anything. JEE के लिए क्या है? Aryan, TMH, any book. Our previous year JEE questions. Just take it and practice it. Or our material is there. Our material, you practice them. So till now, if you don't practice, you will not get in JEE rank or any CET, anywhere you don't get rank. A particular person who is having continuous planning, he will be successful. He or she. Continuously you keep these 4 months, 4 hours continuous steady hours for maths, physics and chemistry. See, wonder will happen. You may ask, what about English, other things? If you want to study that one, then you reduce half an hour each subject and study that. But continuously 1.5 hour, keep watching purpose 1.5 hour, practicing purpose 2 hours. Keep it every day, do 4 months, see the result will come. But today I will start, tomorrow I will quit means that is not work. Continuous should be there. But weekly one day you can take half. That is also I am telling you. Weekly one day, The exam day, you write exam and take a half, don't study. Make it relax for your mission, your mind mission. It will be heated, na? So just give one day, relax. But relaxment should not be watching TV or the other things. Keep, engage in something like you just play any game. Likewise things you can do it, which your brain feels happy. That's what. So continuously you have to practice, then only you remember these things. So eccentric angle lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, and here is there is except things is there, because in sine and cos, everywhere sine and cos 0 to 2 pi exist. It will be exist. Sine theta cos theta will be 0 to 2 pi, everywhere it will be exist. But tan is there, sec is there, where it will not define, where it will not define. tan किधर डिफाइन नहीं होता है, sec किधर डिफाइन नहीं होता है. पाई बाई 2 पर कौन डिफाइन नहीं होता है? tan. और 3 पाई बाई 2 पर sec. So minus pi by 2 comma 3 pi by 2, because pi by 2 tan will not define, sec will not define 3 pi by 2. So these two will be subtraction. This is the eccentric angle. Okay, theta is called here, this theta is called this eccentric angle. Eccentric angle is the theta. Okay, information is clear? Is this information is clear? No doubt. Here this P and R are called corresponding points, है ना? This P, this R are called corresponding points. Position of point. Okay, position of point in hyperbola. So you know that this is a hyperbola. So what I want to say here, a point will be on the hyperbola or inside the hyperbola. A point will be inside the hyperbola or outside. This is the outside the hyperbola. So a point will be any given point. Suppose P x1 comma y1 or Q x1 comma y1, whatever the point is there. This point, if I want to know it is outside or inside, okay, the condition should be taken. So you know that equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. But if I write s of this, s x square by a square minus y square by b square minus 1. In this s, if you complete put this point, मैंने point को इसमें substitute किया. So this is a hyperbola. In this, suppose for example x square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. I want to check whether 4 comma 3 is outside the hyperbola, inside the hyperbola, where? So what we will do, we write s. That means we write x square by 16, y square by 9 minus 1. Then we will substitute this x1 and y1. If it is there x1, y1, here 4 comma 3. If I substitute x1 and y1, this s will become, s1 is x1 square by a square minus y1 square by b square minus 1. If this s1 value you get equal to 0, then that will be lies on that. Okay, if it is less than 0, then inside. If it is greater than 0, outside. If it is less than 0, outside. Less than 0, outside. So this is the case in hyperbola. If it is s is equal to 0, on the hyperbola. If s is greater than 0, inside. See here, till now, in ellipse, in circles, what you have seen, if this s1 is greater than 0, outside. But in hyperbola, reverse. In hyperbola, this case is reverse. Are you understanding what I said? यही बात है ना, मैंने same things I explained in ellipse, I explained in circles. But in circle, in ellipse, what happens? If s1 greater than 0, outside. If s1 is equal to 0, on. if S1 less than 0 inside, but here is reverse. Okay, if S1 is less than 0 outside, the point will lies outside. If S1 equal to 0 on the hyperbola, if S1 is greater than 0 inside the hyperbola. For this point, if I check here, 4 square is 16 by 16 minus 3 square 9 by 9 minus 1. So if I cancel this one, I get 1 minus 1 minus 1. I am getting negative answer. Negative means it is less than 0. If it is less than 0, I can say that the point lies outside the hyperbola. Getting? Note down. So the point is S1 less than 0 outside, S1 greater than 0 inside. This is, you have to remember, in ellipse, circle is different, in hyperbola opposite. Remember this point, very important. So I explained everything, right? So what I want to say, if S1 is less than 0 outside, S1 equal to 0 on, S1 greater than 0 inside. I think this, whatever I taught, it is not recorded. Okay, I will repeat again. This is the hyperbola. So a point is on the hyperbola, inside the hyperbola, outside the hyperbola. So this is a hyperbola equation. So S I can write x square by a square minus y square by b square minus 1. And what we will do here, we will substitute x1 comma y1 any point in this. So S1 will be x1 square by a square minus y1 square by b square minus 1. If S1 is less than 0 outside, S1 equal to 0 on the hyperbola, S1 greater than 0 inside the hyperbola. This is the reverse for the circles and ellipse. Reverse case. So here we have checked this you have hyperbola, we checked this point is lying inside or outside. It is less than 0, it's outside. Okay, now let's see one more question. So this is the question here, dear students. So he is saying that 4x square minus here, if k comma minus 1 is an exterior point for this curve. Which curve is this? Yeah, let me hear. Which curve is this? Yesterday also I explained this concept. Which curve is this? If you are getting difference of two things is a constant, that is a hyperbola. If you are getting sum of the constant is a sum of other two things, you are getting sum of that is a constant, then it is a ellipse. Okay, I think you can go for this one. Difference is there, is a constant, so it is a hyperbola. So he is saying that hyperbola, that is a curve 4x square minus 3y square is equal to 1 is there. This I can write in two ways. I can write this one, actually this hyperbola is in the standard form is what here, x square by 1 by 4 this is. Y square by 1 by 3 is equal to 1, this form it is. But already he is modified, he written in this way, that's good one. So we can write S1 is what we can write as, S I can write as 4x square minus 3y square minus 1. Don't write in this way, it will become complicated for solving. So this one is good. And you have a point here, now point substitute in this. If I substitute the point, is saying that exterior means it should be less than 0. S1 should be less than 0 is the exterior point. It means S1, if I substitute 4 into k square minus 3 into 1 minus 1 square, because this point I have to substitute here, x plus k, y plus minus 1. And minus 1, this value less than 0. So 4k square plus 3 minus 1 less than 0. It means I am getting here 4k square plus 2 less than 0. Isn't right? Am I right? Okay, you are going to get here minus, Reason is minus 1 square is positive, so you are going to get minus 3, so you get minus 4 here. Minus 4. Because minus 1 square is 1, 1 into 3 is minus 3, minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. I can take 4 common, I get has here k square minus 1 less than 0. 4 if I send 4 by 0, 0. K square minus 1 I can write as k plus 1 into k minus 1 less than 0, and you know wavy curve method, you have 1 and minus 1, you have infinity, minus infinity, plus minus plus, this is a negative less than 0, so minus is the answer. So k belongs to what here? Minus 1 comma plus 1, not closed because it is not equal to symbol. So k value, this means L value also that. Same thing, no? K and L here. So that is the answer. Do you understand or no? Explain once again. Where? See here, this is the hyperbola given. 4x square minus 3y equal to minus 1 is equal to 1. So S I wrote as this one. Plus 1 को इधर लेके आना. So you get as 4x square minus 3y square minus 1. S1 means what? After substituting in this curve, S is nothing but curve here. So 4x square minus 3y square minus 1 is the curve. In that I am putting the point k comma minus 1. Wherever x is there k, wherever y is there minus 1 putting there. And he is already given it is the exterior point, it should be less than 0. If it is interior point, greater than 0. If it is on the point, equal to 0. Exterior is given less than 0. So substitute here, simplify, and hereafter you know wavy curve method, done. See equation of lines, है ना? See slope form पढ़ाऊँगा, all forms पढ़ाऊँगा, सुनो. Listen to me. If you have a hyperbola, if this is a hyperbola, for this hyperbola, one line can touch and go. Okay, it is touching and going, and one line it will not touch this one again. Okay, and another line is there, this is touching and moving. So the lines which touch the hyperbola and move, they are called tangents. They are called what? Tangents. So they can touch it. And another way is what here? This is a hyperbola you have. This is possible, they can intersect like this. It can be intersect. So it can be intersect, it can be touch. Another way is, the hyperbola is, it will never touch, it is goes like this. It is goes like this. It is goes like this. It will not cut this one or touch this one. So the line can be three things. For the given hyperbola, a line can touch the hyperbola, a line intersect the hyperbola, a line neither touches nor intersect. So which is touches, that is tangent. The proofs I have already discussed in the ellipse, same proof will be here. I will explain you. Please note down this point, I will explain you. See here, for this hyperbola I told you lines can be intersect, touches, neither do. This is a hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. And we have a line which have a slope, given slope. We are finding the tangent equation for the given slope. Remember it, this is important topic. If this y is equal to mx, I put here. So x square by a square minus mx plus c whole square by b square is equal to 1. See, the proof I already discussed, exactly same proof in ellipse. Ellipse will be there, only here plus symbol, here you will be have minus symbol. So already I explained in ellipse, proof this one. So now what I will say here, I will write directly equation. Because already this I think I explained in ellipse. I don't want to waste the time. Only minus symbol plus symbol is a change. So directly if I make this one, like here I use a plus b whole square formula, I can do LCM here. If you want, I will show you, sir. A square b square is the LCM. I do here b square x square minus a square into mx plus c whole square. Open this a plus b whole square formula. Make coefficient of x square x and constant separate. X square, x constant separate. So what you are going to get here, this is going to get like this. X square by b square minus a square into mx plus c whole square is equal to a square b square you will get. This is what you will get. So this I can write as x square by b square minus a square into mx plus c whole square minus a square b square equal to 0. You make, I told na, you open the a plus b whole square formula. I just wrote this one only. Open a plus b whole square formula, make x separate, use the discriminant formula here. See, because I am not telling right now is because it will take lot of time. M square x square then 2mxc plus c square minus a square b square equal to 0. I can separate here m square x square here. I can write here, I can take x square common. So I get here x square b square minus a square m square x square. So you got here x square common. Next plus 2m a square xc, 2m a square xc. Next after you will get as here minus a square c square. This is minus a square b square equal to 0. If you here, this looks like, if I take x square common, it's a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. B square minus a square m square into x square plus 2m a square c into x, a square c square minus a square b square equal to 0. Nobody will ask you proof. Already this proof I explained in ellipse. So you will use a discriminant equal to 0, discriminant greater than 0, discriminant less than 0. So discriminant equal to 0 will become tangent, discriminant greater than 0 will become neither touching neither greater than 0 will be intersecting, less than 0 will be neither touching nor intersecting. So this proof already I had done in the ellipse, so I will not write now. I will write directly that what you will get answer, discriminant what you will get. Okay, the answer you are going to get is, what you will get, you are going to get is discriminant you get as a square m square minus b square plus or minus under root, plus or minus under root. You will get this one. Plus or minus c value. You get as, what you will get? You will get this one. Discriminant b square minus 4ac. You simplify this one, what happened? You simplify this one, you are going to get the answer. Discriminant condition you will get. Okay, I think discriminant not this. Wait 1 second. You can go and watch ellipse, you will get this is c value. So what is the equation of the line? This is discriminant equal to z here. This one you will get as equation of the tangent will be y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square minus b square. This is the equation of the tangent. Equation of the tangent you will get this. Y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square minus b square. This is the equation of what you will get in ellipse. Y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square plus b square. There you will get plus b square, here you will get minus b square. See ellipse, here formulas will be same, only b will change as minus b. So likewise you have to change here, that is only the proof I gave in ellipse, so I am not giving here. In the hyperbola I am not giving, you can go and watch there if you want proof. So equation of the tangent condition is y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square minus b square. This is the equation of the tangent condition. Note down. If you apply discriminant, If you apply discriminant, you will get as c square is equal to a square m square minus b square. Actually, if you apply discriminant for this, you will get this value. Listen here. Shh. If you apply discriminant here, what is the discriminant formula? B square minus 4ac. I have proved, you can check it once again. So you will get c square is equal to a square m square minus b square, you will get. This is you get. So discriminant equal to 0, that will be tangent. Discriminant greater than 0, intersecting line. Means if you get as c square is equal to a square m square minus b square, then we can say it is a tangent equation. C square is equal to a square m square minus b square, tangent equation. If c square is greater than, if the c square is greater than a square m square minus b square, it cuts, this line is cuts. If c square is less than a square m square minus b square, then the line will neither touch nor cuts. So these are the 3 points you have to remember. If c is equal to 0, tangent, so c is equal to this, 0 not, a square m square minus b square. If c is equal to this, tangent. If c greater than 0, it is intersect. C less than 0, neither intersect nor touches. So you are going to get discriminant, this discriminant greater than 0, discriminant less than 0. So these points you are going to get it. So equation of the tangent to the hyperbola when slope is given is the formula is y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square minus b square. It is an important point. Note down. See, equation of the tangent to the hyperbola, 3 forms. First form is point form. Point form. Point form means what here? Listen to me. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is a hyperbola. At the point I want to know x1 comma y1, what is the equation of the tangent? If they given a point, listen here. If they given a point x1 comma y1, there I want to find equation of the tangent. Then what is the formula? X will replace as xx1. xx1 by a square minus y1 by b square is equal to 1. This is called as equation of the tangent at a given point. X square will replace as xx1. Y square replace as y1. I am telling from the circle onwards. X square है xx1 होगा, y square होगा, y1 होगा. That will be the equation of the tangent at a given point. So this one will be. What is the next point here? Parametric point. Parametric point. Parametric form. Means what is the parametric point? I told now. What is the point? A sec theta comma b tan theta is the parametric point. So in this x1 place I will write a sec theta. So I get as x by a sec theta divided by a square minus y into b tan theta divided by b square is equal to 1. It means one a cancel out, one b cancel out. So equation of the tangent in a parametric form is x by a sec theta minus y by b tan theta is equal to 1. This is the equation of the tangent in a parametric form. These all things I am explaining from ellipse also, circles also. All the things are similar. Circle, ellipse and hyperbola. Same thing. Proofs are same, everything is same. Same you have to do. And the slope form, last form is slope form. Just now before I proved this, slope form is what? What is the slope form? Y is equal to mx plus or minus under root of a square m square minus b square. This is the slope form. So equation of the tangent will be 3 forms. So these are the 3 forms of the equation of the tangents. The point of contact, see here, this is the hyperbola. See here, this is the hyperbola. one tangent is drawn here, one tangent is drawn at this point P. So this point of contact will be there, na? This point. What is that point? So notice the point of contact, same all the formulas I gave you. Point of contact formula is point of contact. This point will be plus minus a square m by under root of a square m square minus b square, comma b square by plus minus b square by under root of a square m square minus b square. Okay, so this is what you have. So this is also can be written as in another way, plus or minus a square m by c, comma plus or minus b square by c. C formula, c value you know, no? So here same thing you can see in the ellipse also, but in ellipse you will get here plus, here you will get plus. Now here in the hyperbola you get minus, that is only. So if you know ellipse, you know hyperbola, that's it. Formulas will be same, only minus symbol change.